Covert narcissists are quiet manipulators. They're not the loud, obvious, bragging type. That's the mistake that I made when I was dealing with a covert narcissist. I thought narcissists were loud, bragging, bodacious people that filled the room. I didn't realize there was such a thing as a covert narcissist. Covert narcissists are worse. They're dangerous. They hide behind kindness. They play the victim. They twist reality. And today I'm exposing the 5 dark secrets that covert narcissists are absolutely terrified that you are going to discover. And once you do, you are never going to fall for their tactics ever again. Sweet smiles, the little cold text messages with mixed signals, the crying, the manipulation. This is what they hide, and they don't want you to reveal. Okay, by the end of this video, you're gonna know the core secrets that covert narcissists are hiding. They want to keep secret. They use this knowledge to hold you back. And now I want to help you take your power back so that you can protect yourself from their manipulation. And I'm going to give you one bonus secret that's going to change the way that you see them forever. Hey, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm a high conflict negotiation expert. I'm an attorney. I'm a best-selling author of the book Slay the Bully. And let me tell you, I've helped thousands of people, maybe millions, through this channel. I help people break free from toxic relationships, professional, personal, especially with narcissists. And let me tell you, covert narcissists are some of the most dangerous and confusing types of all. But once you see the truth, you will never be manipulated by one ever again. If you want to outsmart narcissists, protect your peace, and master high stakes communications, narcissists, all things negotiation, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications. I release brand new strategies, communications, all things narcissists every single day. And you deserve good tools, strategies to win. So 5 dark secrets covert narcissists are terrified you're going to discover. Number 1, their nice person thing, that's a complete act. They come off as helpful. They come off as sweet, humble, even shy, the victim. But here's the thing. Underneath all of that, they're manipulative. They're insecure. They're calculating. That kindness, it's conditional, very conditional. And it disappears the moment you stop serving their ego. Once you realize it's all a big performance, they lose their power, right? That smiling behind closed doors, they are behind closed doors, they are silently throwing a massive tantrum. A kindness is their currency, all right? They use it as payment. Have you guys seen this before? If you guys have seen this before, I want you to put totally in the comments. Totally. Okay. Number 2, they guilt trip you. They guilt trip you to stay in control. It's a massive guilt trip. They just, I guess I'm just a terrible person. So instead of over anger, they use guilt trip to manipulate you. Have you heard that before? I'm just awful. No one ever appreciates me. Oh, I guess I'll just be over here by myself. I can't believe you would do this to me after all I've done for you. The goal is to keep you emotionally confused and off balance. On the phone, guilt is their leash. Well, as you're the mother or the person who's done all these things for you, like this is what they do to hold you, keep you tethered, drawn in, sucked in, pulled in. Or it could be a business partner. It could be that best friend. It could be that person who's like, I'm the one that called you in. It could be even a minister. I've seen this in churches as well. Believe me, okay? This is not just family related. Also, it could be anybody. Guilt trips. Fed up with narcissists walking all over you? Sick of everyone believing their lies while you're paying through the nose in attorney's fees? What if you could hold all the cards for a change? Hey, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm a top 1% trial attorney, a USA Today bestselling author, and I've spent my entire career helping people slay narcissists in negotiations, most recently through my proven slay method. What if your suffering could become your superpower? Imagine turning all that pain into power, not just for you, but for others too. This is your chance to take back control. You can finally win. Become a high conflict negotiation certified coach. Help others while transforming your own life and do good for the world. This is your chance. Go to RebeccaZung.com/apply and I'll show you how to turn the tables for good starting today. Next thing is number 3, they need to be the victim always. No matter what the situation is, somehow they spin it around. If you try to bring up your feelings, somehow they're always the one who's being wronged. And this disarms people and it makes it really hard to hold them accountable because no matter what, they're the ones being wrong. I can't believe you would bring that up now, knowing how much I have going on, how I feel right now, I'm knowing that I'm sick, knowing how much I have on me right now. They smear your name while acting like the wounded one. This is that Darvo, which is defense. They defend themselves and then they attack and they reverse so that you're the victim and that you become the offender, so that they go around telling everybody how awful you are, and they make so much noise about it until you become the offender and they're the victim, right? And they paint themselves as the victim so that you become the villain in the story and they gain sympathy and control. Oh my God, they cried everybody while they're secretly sending toxic messages. Victimhood equals power. And if you guys are dealing with this and you need some really good text message or email templates to help you deal with this because you're like getting in this barrage of toxic messages and you don't know how to frame a response, I have 30 text and email templates for you for free. They're my cool words, email, text, and templates to keep you cool. And you can get that at slaymyemails.com, slaymyemails.com. Total gold. They're worth like probably thousands of dollars because I used to actually have them as part of one of my programs. I'm now giving them to you for free. So just go ahead and get them at slaymyemails.com for you as a gift. The next one is they gaslight without ever raising their voice. This is number 4. Covert narcissists use subtle gaslighting. They don't scream. They softly distort reality and they're so good at just like weaving it in. And it's like, you don't even realize that they just did this. It's like, what? Did they just do that? It's like, oh, you're just being too sensitive. You're remembering it wrong. Oh, I never said that. They want you to doubt yourself because if you don't trust your own perspective or your perception, then they lean on theirs. And, a person second guessing themselves without reviewing messages, they overlay this silent sabotage, like kind of like say these things. And it's like, oh, you're so lucky to have that job, especially with your situation. Like, you're just like, oh my God, like, did they just say that thing? Like, how did that just come out of their mouths? And you don't even realize that they just sort of like kind of gaslit you and this thing just sort of happened. Right? Oh, you agreed to that and you don't even remember like that just happened. This is like kind of happening and you don't even realize it because they want you to doubt yourself. So that's gaslighting without even raising their voice. It's just sort of woven in. And number 5 is they are deeply insecure, but they hide it at all costs. They're so chronically insecure because there's this like underlying rage. They cannot handle any kind of criticism or rejection. Even gentle feedback sends them into internal chaos. Their self-worth is built on controlling how others see them. Okay. So if you see through their insecurity and stop feeding their ego, their entire structure collapses. Like, you cannot give them any kind of feedback whatsoever. Extremely passive aggressive. So, there's this kind of thing going on where you just feel this underlying rage with them. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you know that it's there. Like, they're not quite happy for you. They're never really sort of asking about you. You just know, like, they're not really for you. It's not something that you can really put your finger on. That's the last one. But there is a bonus one I'm going to give you, and that's they're deeply afraid of you finding your voice. So the moment you stop playing their game, the moment you stop being 100% for them, and you start to stand up for yourself a little bit, and you start to realize, hey, you know what, I'm not playing their game anymore. I'm not going to be for them 100% anymore. I want a little something for myself. I want them to be for me. I want some kind of equality in this relationship. And you start to actually, that mask starts to come off. They will completely become unglued. And you will start to see the true thing that's going on behind that mask. They will not be for you at all. And you will actually start to see what the cracks in the foundation. Your strength is their worst nightmare, and they will not be there for you. And you will no longer have anything for them. And that's it. When you reclaim your voice, they lose theirs, and they will no longer be there for you. And I have seen this in families. They will let go of their own family members if they need to. 5 dark secrets that covert narcissists hope you never discover. Nice is an act. Guilt is what they use to control you. They manipulate you through victimhood. They gaslight very, very subtly and softly. Insecurity is deep within them. There's this underlying rage right underneath the surface. And your voice is their greatest fear. Once that mask falls off, that's it. They're done. If this is really resonating with you, I want you to know you are not alone, and you don't have to live confused. Join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. Don't continue to fall for their guilt trips or gaslighting. You know the truth. You have the power to walk away. Push back with total clarity. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, hit that share button, share this with somebody who needs this kind of clarity too. I know I've been there myself. I had to deal with this myself personally. I've helped people through this. So remember to subscribe and hit that share button. Have you been looking for a natural way to relieve aches or discomfort or stress? CBD gummies from Cornbread Hemp are formulated to work with your body instead of against it. I have really close family members and friends who have dealt with stress or health issues, really severe health issues, and I have seen this work amazing miracles for them. And what I love about their products is that not only does it help relieve discomfort or stress or sleeplessness, but they're actually third-party lab tested and USDA approved, and they're organic, so they ensure safety and purity. And right now, Negotiate Your Best Life podcast listeners can save 30% on their first order. Just head to cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate at your checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate. When I first launched my store at shop.rebeccazung.com, I needed a simple way to manage online and in-store sales. Shopify Point of Sale made it seamless. Shopify POS connects everything online and in-store into one system. Customers shop how they want, and my team always has the tools to get the sale done. It's proven to work. Shopify POS users see a 22% better total cost of ownership and an 8.9% sales boost on average. Want more? Check out shopify.com/negotiate, all lowercase, shopify.com/negotiate.
narcissist.com/negotiate.
The next video that I want you to watch is how to spot and defend yourself from covert narcissists, how to spot and defend yourself from covert narcissists, because that is such an important video as well. It's the playbook they don't want you to have. Remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. Wherever you are is the jumping off point. Okay? I will see you in that next video, and I can't wait to help you continue to shine and live your best life.